Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
Welcome to the Enter The Fangirls podcast. I'm Sam.
I'm Lexie, and we're two girls with a slight obsession of everything pop culture.
And a slight obsession with Mamma Mia.
Just a little bit!
This episode is very spontaneous.
Yeah.
We saw a TikTok and canceled our episode that we were planning to do this week because we just...
Well, we didn't cancel it.
It's happening.
We need to push it back. We're not in love with our list yet. We gotta watch a few more rom-coms and have a solid
recommendations,
list.
Please.
Yes. Please.
Rom-coms, extra calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, actually are funny. I watched one yesterday that apparently was an extra com, and I was like, this isn't funny one bit.
I could have told you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we pushed it back.
To when? We don't know. But
yeah,
it's
sometime soon. Within the next, probably in April, I'd say.
Yes, April.
Yeah. But yeah, so we decided to do this one instead, and we're so excited. If you missed our episode of comfort movies, we talked about this one. Just the best movie of all time. Really.
It is. This is my love for movie musicals. This is where it stemmed from.
As someone who is not a musical fan, this movie is my everything.
I was thinking about that on my way to work today while I was listening to the Chicago the movie musical soundtrack. Once again, one of my comfort movies. I was like, I really want Sam to watch this movie, but I don't think she'll like it. Oh, you have?
Yeah. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
I told you I did Cell Block Tango for a school project.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know. I couldn't remember if you
I watched it
the movie
years ago.
Watch it again. It's just so good.
Okay.
So good.
I could be persuaded. Yeah, we're basically just going to be answering random questions about the movie. Not in a trivia sense, just what's your favorite song, what's your favorite character kind of thing.
Yeah, you sent it to me on TikTok last week that someone did it with one of their friends, and I'm like, oh, this would be a cute podcast episode.
Because I thought that we would have a lot of crossover. And I have a feeling we're not actually going to, because we made the list with each other. We don't know a lot of each other's answers. I think we kind of told each other some.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we don't know each other's answers. But I think, just from, briefly talking about it, I don't know. Our answers are the same. It's gonna be interesting.
We've been on this call for an hour. We just started recording. But, we spent an hour trying to come up with the list. This is probably the most difficult thing I've done.
Yeah, this is my comfort movie. This is both of our comfort movies.
Yes. Well, also, we're going to be talking about the first and the second.
Yeah.
We like the second. Not as much as the first.
Yeah.
Definitely not as much as the first, but, we also thought this might be a short episode. We apologize in advance for how much we're going to talk.
Yeah. We always say it's going to be a short episode, and they're the ones that always turn out the longest.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, should we just
jump
in? Do you want me to go first this time? Because I've made you go first every other time.
I don't mind going first, but we're going to have a lot of crossover with stuff. With some of the basic stuff. When it comes down to other things, I feel like that's when we're going to pull apart.
I think on this first one here, we're going to have a different answer.
We have to pull the questions. No, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
So, favorite dynamo. Mine's Tanya.
Mine's Donna.
I knew it was. Yeah. I think that just also makes sense. When we say, which of the three that we are, you're definitely the Donna, and I feel like I'm... I don't know. I feel like I'm, a mix. But, I definitely kind of, gravitate more towards Tanya, I think.
Yeah.
She's kind of, my spirit animal.
Basically, if you can think of any female character who has the mindset of she doesn't need no man, that's me. And that's
Lexie.
Donna.
Yeah. 100%. I think that kind of just, by default makes Rosie our least favorite. But,
no,
I don't dislike her, though.
I don't hate Rosie. I just preface that. She's quirky and she's funny. And, she's
my mom's favorite.
Yeah.
My mom loves her.
No, I don't want to say hate because I don't hate
No, I didn't say hate. I just said, by default.
She's second place.
She's third for me.
No, but
Sorry.
Her and Tanya and Donna are tied for me, but like Donna's just like the extra.
Yeah, I feel like it just depends. Like sometimes I'll be more in like a Donna mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes more in a Tanya mood. You just can't.
But Rosie just cracks me up.
She's so funny.
When I watch the movie.
Especially in the second one. I find that she's kind of the comedic relief I need because this movie makes me sad.
Yes.
Speaking of which, let's just get the easy questions out of the way. Favorite movie?
Obviously the first one.
The first one. Yeah. Again, we kind of talked about the first and second one in our comfort movie episode. I think we talked on the second one.
Briefly, I think.
So if you like want to hear our thoughts on that, definitely check that out. But we could also 100% do an in-depth video on both.
Yeah.
No problem. Now is where it's going to get a little hard. What's your favorite outfit?
Okay.
By the way, we're definitely doing multiple of these, so we'll preface like what's from what movie, but I don't think we have many just like solid one answers.
No, like if I can,
it's impossible.
Like, throw out my entire wardrobe and just get clothes that remind me of Mamma Mia, 1,000%.
Oh yeah. If you don't, you're lying.
Yes. So I have from both. Okay, there's like multiple because the ending credit scenes from both movies, you have to like them. Like we can't pretend if you don't like them.
Honestly, Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
They should have won best everything.
Yeah.
Best outfit, best hair, best makeup, best song, best scene, just everything because they're perfect.
They are. I wish I
like
had
I do not like, that is gonna be my like red flag test. Like we're gonna watch the movie and if you turn it off when the opening, like when the end credits start, like that's it. Like it's an immediate no.
Yeah. No.
Like that's just gonna be my new test.
I love it.
But like if you don't want to see the dads come out in sparkly jumpsuits and platform shoes, you're not someone I want to know.
No. Such an iconic part of the movie.
So good.
So good. So, and then obviously for the first movie, just the winner takes it all. Like Donna's wedding dress scene. The dress she wears to the wedding. There we go.
Yeah.
Love it. How do you hate it?
I think for me it's just like the red scarf and how just like that symbolizes the entire movie to me. Like I just see that and I just like am filled with emotion.
Yes.
Because that scene makes me cry.
Love it. But so I have two photos of my favorite. They're both Donna. Are we shocked?
No.
So the first one is this dress. She wears it the day of Sophie's wedding, like while they're prepping.
It's very cute.
It's just like I don't know why. I also thought
I don't think it's my favorite, but I do like it.
Yes, I do like it. And then my second one is the night of Sophie's bachelorette party, not the Super Trooper one, the one that she puts on after for obvious reasons.
Yeah. You
forget that it's there because you barely see
it's like
her
a 3 second.
But it's just the fringe and the sparkle and just the cut. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then from the second movie, I'm obsessed with this one look that young Donna wears, and I absolutely love it. I
have that one on my list too.
It's so cute. It's the denim bralette top with the denim jacket, and then she has like these fun like yellow.
Yeah, it's like it's the Andante scene, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that one too.
So cute. And then I actually have a Tanya one.
Oh.
I just think this is such a
that's like classic wine aunt.
Like I'd wear that to go to the wineries, just like on a vacation outfit.
That she wears that. I'm pretty sure in the scene that has the best line from the second movie, where her and Rosie are sitting there and they see Fernando, and she's like, "Be still, my beating vagina."
Yes.
I die every time.
We should do favorite lines.
Well, that's one of mine.
But yeah.
Some of my favorite outfits though, like obviously just the classic overalls over the white shirt. That is my summer outfit every year.
But you have to add the cowboy hat with it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. I have so many pairs of, like, just overalls I've gone through over the years just because I'm trying to find the Donna look.
Oh, bro.
I've come up short every time, unfortunately.
Because they're not actually denim. They're cloth.
No, yeah. And, like, I've looked on Etsy, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And then I also love, from the first one as well, Sophie's wedding dress, I think is just so pretty, which I feel like maybe it's like an odd choice, but I think it's such a pretty dress, and like the hair and the flowers, and just, I love it. And then in the second one, like we said, the Andante outfit, iconic, but also I learned Lexie doesn't like this. It's the name of the game scene when, is it like an orange orchard like or something like that? Yeah. Yeah, and she's being, like, chased by a goat or something like that, and she's wearing, like, this orange tiered skirt and, like, a little black top. It's so
black,
simple.
it's navy blue.
Oh, right. Okay, whatever. But that is just, like, one of my favorite outfits. Again, bought matching pieces.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so simple, but it's very cute. And it looks very comfy.
No, it's definitely comfy. I cannot argue with
that.
I
mean, she could do cartwheels in it.
That's true.
So, I don't think I think we both said we don't really have any, like, least favorite outfits.
No. There's just, obviously, they just don't stick out to me, some of them.
No, and I think just, like, any, like, bad outfits are, like, meant to be bad.
Yeah.
Like, in a jokey way. Like, when Rosie shows up at the boat, like, in, like, all of her fishing gear, like, that's kind of meant to be.
Yeah.
Funny. It's, like, you can't, like, even say it's, like, a least favorite.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah. Who do you think Sophie's dad is?
I could really make a case for all of them.
Should we do this, like, who do you think it is in the first movie, and who do you think it is by the time the second movie's timeline rolls around?
Because the second movie really just throws off the entire thing.
Yeah.
In the first movie, definitely Bill. Just because all the signs were pointing toward it, like, they left money to her, and Sophie was named after Bill's great aunt, whatever it was. So, like, how, like, it just...
Yeah, it just, like, makes
too many family connections. Yeah. By the time the second movie rolled around, I could go back and forth between Sam and Harry. So I could go with Harry just because Donna was his first, and just for plow game purposes.
See, I want to agree, but at the same time, I'm like, see, the problem is we don't know how far along she was.
It's also, the timeline is very confusing of when this all, how, like, long everything took in between.
Because, like, do we assume she went, well, no, we know she went in June, because that's when, like, the school year, I believe, ended. I don't know if that's different wherever she was living in the world.
Yeah.
But, like, let's say, like, June. So I'd assume it's, like, July, August by the time.
But is this all in, like, 1 week that we see, really?
See, the timeline in the second movie is so damn confusing.
But wait, we should
You
know
could
this.
go by the dates in the first
one.
But they change it so much in the second one. Nothing is the same in the second one.
Because is it Sam, Bill, Harry in the first one?
I think so.
Because then in the second it's Harry, Bill, Sam.
Yeah.
So it doesn't...
No, sorry, it's Harry, Bill, Sam, Bill, Harry. No. Harry, Sam... No, Harry, Bill, Sam, Bill, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
really, it just gets very confusing.
Yeah, it does. But I think I also could see it being Sam in the second one as well. But then I can also see it being Bill because of how many times they split together.
I think it's got to be either Bill or Sam in the second one. And I'm just purely going by timeline-wise. Also, how did this girl not realize she missed her period for, like, an entire summer?
That is so true.
So I'm assuming it had to be Bill or Sam.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
Unless she's just really not that bright and, like, didn't realize, oh, whoops. Someone didn't come visit this month.
Yeah, the second movie needs timestamps.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure it had the same writing crew and everything as the first one, so, like, how did you mess it up?
Very true.
Like, it just, yeah. It frustrates me. I wrote an entire article on this, just, like, all the inconsistencies, because it was just
There's a lot.
A lot. And there shouldn't be a lot, considering it's literally spelt out in the first movie.
For real. Whatever. So, I mean, it genuinely could be any of them.
I just know she meets one of them on July 17th.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it is. I just remember that date.
I think it's Sam.
It might be. One of them rode her over to the little island.
That's here. That's Calicari.
Yeah.
And we danced on the beach.
And we kissed on the beach. And dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, that's what they did in the olden days. Okay.
I love it. Where are Sophie's friends from? Like,
it's so true.
Like, how did she meet these friends who are Australian British?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Maybe they're
maybe when she went to the mainland.
Still, where are you meeting Australian and British people in Greece? Like, I can't imagine. Those are the only people you're gonna find there.
Listen, Donna and Tanya are not British, and they ended up in school in London.
Okay, but Sophie never left the island.
You don't know that. I'm sure they had to leave to go get stuff from the mainland.
Hey, but I still don't think she ever left Greece.
Okay,
I don't think she ever went to, like, Australia.
Her friends could be going to college on the mainland.
I'm saying I think they might be exchange students, and that's the only thing that's going to give me peace.
Okay, that works, too.
It's a very touchy thing to be confused about, but it'll bother me. Let's move on to the juicy stuff then. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's answer one more simple question.
Yeah.
Best
stuff. The rest of... Obviously, there is one. Okay. There might be two.
Okay, but, like, when you hear your favorite DILF of the movie, what does your gut scream?
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
But
Bill Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgård, total babe.
He's not awful.
No, he's cute. He's very cute. Definitely, I think, like, DILF-wise, in my own personal taste, Pierce, Colin, Stellan.
Yeah.
Would marry any of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But Pierce is 007.
Pierce is just tall, dark, and handsome.
He's got an accent.
Yeah, I mean, so does Colin.
Does he have an accent, or, like, is it just, like, an interesting speech pattern?
No, I think Pierce is actually from England. Ireland. His mother moved to London to work as a nurse when he was 4. So it's an Irish-British thing he's got going on.
I love that I just completely forgot that Colin Firth was also British, because my mind was just like, Pierce.
How do you forget Colin's British? I love him.
Because Pierce.
But I just think Colin's cuter, and I think Colin gets better with age as well. Pierce does too, but...
Yeah, you might be right. Stellan, I love you still, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just a little afraid of you because the glass house kind of scarred me as a kid, but love you still. Also,
your child plays it, so...
I was just going to say your son's kind of scary, though.
Yeah.
But now I think it's... Well, okay, one more simple-ish question, and then we're into the juicy stuff.
Okay.
Best singer. We had a disagreement on this.
It's not like a huge disagreement.
No.
I just, like, showed you to the light a little bit.
Yeah, I said it's Meryl and Amanda.
And I said it's Meryl and Christine.
I don't listen to musical theater, though, so I forgot that Christine is, like, classically trained musical theater.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, like, the Ladies Who Lunch video, so, like, she can sing, just, like, in my defense, none of her songs in this show off properly her vocals.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Amanda and Meryl for me. But I do love Christine. She's my girl.
I'd say Christine more in the second.
Are you ready to move on to the juicy stuff? Because, like, I'm kind of nervous.
This is going to get wild. We had to make separate categories
Yeah.
for, like, both movies and best and worst performances because
Yeah.
I want to preface this by saying for the first movie, there's not a bad song.
No.
There's songs that I don't necessarily love.
Yeah, there are skippable songs in my opinion.
But none of them
like,
are
it would
god
not,
awful.
Yeah, no, like, it would not be a challenge to sit there and listen to all of them.
Yeah.
So, with that being said.
Do we want to just do the first movie of best, worst, and then go into the second? Or do we want to jump?
What do you think?
I feel like we should do first movie. And then
okay, that might be easier to follow.
Yeah, and I feel like we have more to say about the first movie than the second.
I love the first movie.
Oh, the first movie's so good. Honestly, if you're listening to this and never have watched Mamma Mia,
first of all, thank you for watching anyway.
Yeah. Second of all, just go watch it right now.
It'll change your life.
It will, and you might not even like musicals or musicals in general, but
I'm not a musical theater fan, and it's my favorite movie.
It's also just so pretty to look at. Like, look at Sam's background.
Yeah, if you're listening through like Spotify or anything, just flip over to the YouTube video just so you can see the background, and tell me you don't want to watch this movie.
I think blue became my favorite color because of this movie.
It's so pretty.
It's just
just like Google the Dancing Queen scene, because then you get like a whole tour of the island basically.
Yeah. It's just
or the Our Last Summer scene. You also get a tour of the island.
Yeah.
Just a really pretty movie and a feel good movie.
It is.
But
okay.
Let's start with the best performance in our opinion from the first movie, and I think we put 3 for just about each of these. We'll kind of like say if we didn't or not, but
yeah, and these are in no particular order.
No, I thought I put them in order for a second. I didn't. Okay, my first one is Take a Chance on Me. For a second, I'm just like, is this the best performance? And then I thought more about it, and I'm just like, when Rosie gets up on that table, chucks glasses aside, just like literally shimmies her way down the table, it's everything.
Yeah,
the amount of like serotonin that just floods my body at that like scene, it's so funny. My guilty pleasure is when everyone starts singing together. Like at concerts and stuff, so like everyone just singing and going like, take a chance, take a chance. It ends the movie too, basically, and like you have that giant like waterfall out of the ground, and it's Aphrodite. I got goosebumps. Like it's such a good scene. Watch that scene.
You know what? I only had 2 for this one, but that might be my third now that you keep talking about it.
It's
and
so
I don't
good.
think it's like an awful performance. I think
it's
grown on me, but like
I think. Okay, this might sound mean. I think you're putting the 2, like, weaker singers. Like, Stellan himself has already admitted he is not a singer, but he did it because it's Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
So, like, putting them 2, like, you're just, like, it's, like, a funny thing, but, like, it works really well, and they have really good chemistry together.
Yes.
And I think it's meant to be, like, a goofy song, and it fits them so well.
Yeah.
I love that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes. Like, if I'm watching this movie on in the background, when that scene comes on, I have to pay attention.
Yeah,
it's good.
Just thinking of everyone singing "Take a Chance" is giving me like chills now.
Yeah, and then like everyone just like cheering her on as she goes across the table, and like Tanya like throwing stuff. It's so good.
Yeah.
So Rosie didn't get a lot of time to shine in the movie, but like that was her moment. I think every character had their moment, and that was her moment. Bill had a moment, but he got cut out.
Yes, the name of the game, right?
Yeah. What's yours?
Okay, well, like
your next one.
This is a no-brainer, but Dancing Queen, obviously.
That's on my list too.
If it's not on your list, we have some issues. It's just like, so much fun. That's what this movie is. It's just a whole bunch of fun, and just knowing also that they were drunk and filming this entire movie, it just makes it 1,000 times better. But like you said, you get to see the entire island and just like seeing them just like goof around and kind of be like their teenage selves again. I think is the best part of it all. all.
And also just like I said, like with everybody singing, when they're all like coming through and you see like the crowd of women falling behind them. And everybody starts singing and they're dancing on the dock and they all jump in. Like, it's so good.
I do that dance. The one
when we go
Yeah.
to Greece, we're going and we're doing that.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah,
of course.
obviously. Yeah, if you don't like that scene, like,
It just
again, can't be friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Friends,
there's no feasible way you can dislike that scene.
No.
It's so good. It's got it all. It's like got like a dress up sequence.
Yeah.
Jumping on the bed. Meryl Streep.
Mm-hmm.
What more could you ask for? And
just the dialogue leading up to that song. I think is so much fun.
I'm a little reckless little slut.
What? Whoa! Don't you sound like your mother? I do not.
You don't do.
No, do not. That's her favorite part.
I think we might be in cahoots on this one too. Does your mother know as your last one?
No, I loved this scene. I love this song.
This was probably my favorite as a kid.
Oh,
it's so like it was so fun to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at her go.
When I was like, 11, 12, like, did I know what this song meant?
No.
Absolutely not.
So when I watched this as a kid, I'm like, yes, go girl, girl power.
Yes.
I
love this.
And just like when, I think I also just loved it, like when she ties his like towel into a diaper. I'm like, that's so funny.
Yeah, I sing the song all the time, and like I just dance around my house listening to it. Like I put on a performance as well, because how can you not with this song?
And like the dance is ridiculous, but it's so fun.
It's so good.
And like you also just get like Tanya just like bonding with a bunch of like basically teenage kids.
Yeah.
Which is just really funny because like that makes so much sense for her. Like she's just the cool wine aunt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why Tanya's my favorite. Freaking love her.
She's an icon.
Now, we have to talk about worst performances from the movie.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of really any. I have one, just because it's kind of a snooze fest to me, but I think you have more.
I have 3. I want to preface this by saying they're not awful.
That's the thing. They're not bad songs. Like, they're not bad songs or scenes. I think we just kind of like went like song, like their performances that kind of just like
are not as entertaining.
Yeah, like ones that like you can easily just kind of like you can take a phone break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very modern.
Exactly.
I Have a Dream.
I wouldn't even put that.
Why?
I feel like it's like the end of the movie.
It's the beginning of the movie though too.
Okay, fair.
And it's good.
Don't
get me wrong. I love that song, yeah. So I used to skip the beginning of the movie like a lot as a kid, admittedly. And I like to me, like I always just like started the movie right when Allie, Lisa are running to Sophie. Like that's just kind of like where the movie like picks up for me. Mm-hmm. So like I just always kind of skipped I Have a Dream. And it's not a very big scene or song anyway, but like it does open and close the movie, so
I take it as a prologue and epilogue.
Yeah. See, that just makes it feel like a giant, like, big bedtime story to me. Like, I have a dream, and then you go through this big whimsical movie experience, and then it closes, and you see that last, like, glimmer just, like, fade out, and then it fades to black, and then it makes me sad. Every time it's over, I get really sad.
Yes.
But, like, in a good way. I just don't want to leave that world.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but that's the only one I wrote.
Okay, I have a few. My first one is Sam's background. I hate Hold Your Love on Me. I don't know why. I just hated it as a kid. And I kind of still, it's grown on me a little bit, maybe because of TikTok. But
I think that's why some songs have definitely grown on me.
Yeah, I don't think I like Dominic in the scene. And
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion.
Really, I feel like it is. I
Sorry,
feel like everyone
Dominic.
loves this.
No, I think people love the scene. I don't think people love
Dominic.
Dominic
Okay.
/ Sky.
Thank you. I couldn't think of his name for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it's
fine. It's flirty. It's sexy, but like.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel weird watching two like 20-year-olds writhe against each other on the beach.
Yeah, I think that's why I just really didn't enjoy it. I'm not really into the touchy-feely kind of thing, so.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, so that's one. That's like a performance I can just skip all the time and be totally okay with it. I just think they also like put it in the movie to put it in the movie. Like I feel like if you like take that scene out, it wouldn't kill it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about one of the ones in the second movie that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there are just some songs you put in.
Just to add more songs.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I've only seen the stage production once.
I haven't seen the stage production, actually, so.
The stage production is surprisingly horny.
I can
like,
see
Take
it.
a Chance on Me is very, like, sexy. Like, when I saw it, like, it was, like, Rosie, like, she wanted Bill.
I can see that, though. I kind of like that.
I can't remember Lay All Your Love on Me. I was, like, 7 when I saw it, so, like, I was young.
I'm sure I can find, like, a slam tutorial of it.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe I'll do that later.
Yeah.
My next one also would like to preface this by saying I like the song. I just don't. The performance is just like, SOS.
Okay, I thought about putting it on mine because I love the song.
Love the song.
The scene is kind of boring.
Yes.
It's not good until they're up against the wall with each other.
Yes, absolutely. I just think that
like half the time he's fixing a light bulb.
Yeah, he is.
So not the most interesting thing to look at.
No, and I just like them.
Vocally though, it's pretty good.
No.
I'm a Pierce Brosnan singing apologist though, as you'll soon find out.
Yeah, I don't think he's as awful as people think he is. So.
Oh, y'all are just mean.
Yes, but also I just didn't like the concept of them like singing to each other, but like them not hearing each other, and I was like, okay.
Also,
but it also makes sense, like, darling,
yeah.
Can you hear me? But like, I'm like, all right.
It also just comes so out of the blue that it kills me. Like they're in the middle of a fight, he's like, "Where are those happy days? They seem so hard."
It literally comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, guess we're doing this now.
Yeah.
This episode is literally just us singing Mamma Mia songs to you all. You are so welcome.
Can literally spend the next 2 hours.
We have sang in so many of these podcast episodes. It's kind of funny. Like we sang "Oh Canada" at one point. You sang "Oh Canada" actually.
I honestly just anytime someone mentions Canada, I just break out and singing "Oh Canada." Why? I have no idea because I don't even know the right words.
Yeah, she only knows like the first words.
I love that for me.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with you.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't put it on there because now that you like talk about it, I'm just like, yeah, like just like a scroll break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last one is I was gonna put Our Last Summer. It's like but that's not the one I put.
Okay.
I put Gimme Gimme. I
don't care. I don't like that song, though. You will soon find out.
I usually put Gimme Gimme and Voulez-Vous together as, like, one song.
Me too.
But
Voulez-Vous has grown on me because you get to see, like, everybody, like, dancing with each other and, like you said, the Donna outfit.
Yeah.
So, like, it definitely, like, grows on you a bit.
But I just, like...
I don't remember much about Gimme Gimme Gimme. Like, it literally just, like, starts mid-song at Sophie's...
Yeah.
Bachelorette party.
They tie Sam and Harry up.
Okay, so are they singing that though at the beginning of that scene, like right before they go on to sing Super Trooper?
No, it's the chorus of Lay All
Your Love on Me. Okay.
And then goes into Super Trooper, and then it's like yeah. And then it goes to Gimme Gimme. once again, it's just.
I also think it's not like.
Don't know why they put it in.
Yeah,
because it's
like,
just like Sophie.
I think it's just an excuse to get
another
Sam,
song
Bill,
in
and
there.
Harry. No, I think it's an excuse to get Sam, Bill, and Harry at the party. Because,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Rosie already, like, banned them from coming.
Yeah.
Like, they showed up, and
It's
she's like, it's a hen party. Women only.
No.
We clearly don't like this movie at all. It's not like we know every single line.
It's not one of my favorite songs either, but just the performance of it, I was like, okay. They're also just rubbing up against, like, Sam and Harry the entire song.
I mean, same.
Yeah. Same.
Also, just, like, for some reason, like, I always just think of that scene as, like, literally, like, a 30-second song. Because, like, it feels like such, like, a fever dream. Like, it's so fast-paced.
Because I think it is fast, because then I think at one point, Harry's crawling under the table, and then you just see Harry and Sophie talking with the song playing in the back, and then Sophie goes to try to find...
It becomes dialogue, because, like, Sophie, like, saves him. Okay. And then it goes into, like, I'll give you away. Who's giving you away? No, it's giving you away. And...
Oh, yes, it comes back and forth and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's Willoughby's. Oh, no, that's when he's like, oh, I'm your father. Okay, no. Okay.
That whole scene is just a lot. Like, it's just so much going on.
Very fast-paced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, I guess an honorable mention. Like, Our Last Summer can go either way, honestly. I think...
As a kid, I didn't like it because... it was boring, but now, like, there's just, like, little details about it that I notice now, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely, like, not skip
I love the song, though.
Yes.
It's always on my summer playlist.
Mm-hmm. And I love Sophie's little part in that. I can't sing, but I sing that part.
In a bank, a family man,
a
football fan.
Ooh.
And your name is Harry. How dull it seems. Are you the hero of my dreams?
Clearly, you can tell I can sing, people.
I hope we go viral on YouTube. We're
Thank
just gonna get like an X Factor audition now.
Please.
Do you want to talk about the second movie then? Or should we go through all of our categories?
I think we should. Let's go through all the categories first.
Okay. So, next up is favorite song. Yeah. Which is different from favorite performance, because favorite performance, like, counts the scene and everything.
Yeah.
The song is literally just, like, what song do you like?
Yeah.
And, like, vocal-wise, I would say, too, kind of.
I'm not a singer, so I don't understand the vocalize part.
Oh, I just think if it sounds like shit, or not.
Okay, fair. This is solely based on what songs I blast in my car.
I forgot what I put on here.
And I pretend like I am in this movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? I did a lot of talking for the last one. You can go first.
All right. Don't Click Off. When All Is Said and Done is a good song. I will die on this hill. Everybody, okay. So a while ago, there was a ranking of the Mamma Mia songs on TikTok, and everybody put When All Is Said and Done at the bottom, and they would make a face, and it's a good song. It's freaking romantic. It's admittedly one of my favorite ABBA songs, so I'm kind of biased. Pierce Brosnan is not as bad as you think. I want him to sing this song to me. Also, the line about him when he's like, and not too well for sex, it's, like, incredible. Like, that's a real line, and you're telling me you don't like this? And then everybody's singing it together, and it leads into Take a Chance on Me. There's so much to like about it, and the way it's shot, and, like, the background, and the scenery, and the lighting, and the fact that he's got a shirt unbuttoned and his sleeves rolled up. It's just, you can't not like it, and I will turn everyone I know into a When All Is Said and Done, like, stan. I'm a When All Is Said and Done apologist and a Pierce Brosnan singing apologist, and I'm not sorry about it.
I think it's also just a very just like wholesome family kind of song. It's just like, it's very mellow, and just like all of them like kind of singing together, like looking at each other.
I think it's kind of like your way of like showing the Donna Sam history. without going too deep into it. That's my song. I love it. It also goes into Take a Chance on Me, like I said.
Yes.
So I will fight for it. I want this at my wedding. Technically, if you listen to the lyrics, though, because the lyrics in the actual song are different than in the movie, it's not as romantic. In the original song, I'm pretty sure it's the song written about Benny and Frida's divorce in ABBA, so kind of makes it not a great wedding song. But I want this version played at my wedding, preferably with Pierce Brosnan singing it live. Thank you very much.
We'll make it happen.
Thank you. Pierce, if you're watching this, which I really hope you are, come on our podcast and sing for us.
Please.
Sing to me, Paolo.
We're your number one fans.
Yes, I am. I defend you on TikTok when the mean bullies tell me you're a bad singer.
Yes.
I think you deserve a Grammy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
All right, Lex, what's your next one, even though it's not going to top that one?
This is probably tied for my favorite. Slipping Through My Fingers.
Oh, I have that on mine too.
It's just,
that song makes me cry. That scene makes me cry.
I love it.
It's also just one of my favorite ones to karaoke.
Yes, and then also, once again, my favorite part is when Donna and Sophie start singing together, and I'm just like, so good.
No, when she comes up behind, I have full body chills, hold on. When she comes up behind her in the mirror, and she's like, Mom, will you give me away? Yeah. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture.
Just such a good scene, full body chills, like.
Literally, like, I never appreciated that scene as a kid, but now that I'm older and I'm grown up and I'm the same age as Sophie, I'm like, yeah, nope, that hits hard. That really hits hard, because, like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be
I don't want to talk about it.
No.
No, it makes me sad.
Like,
just such a good scene. I also love knowing that scene where they're laughing looking at pictures was because they played, like, heavy metal, death metal music for Meryl and Amanda just to make them laugh and get, like, a real raw reaction. And I think that's really sweet.
Stop, I never knew that.
It's,
fucking love that.
Right?
Stop. Ugh. That's just so funny.
Just when you think you can't.
Complete opposite of the song.
Like, just when you think you can't love the movie more.
We went on Pinterest before and we just kept finding behind the scenes photos and we're like, oh my god, we love this.
Oh, yeah.
If our Twitter's layout changes within the next few days.
No, I think I'm doing it. We should have matching ones just in honor of this release.
Oh my god, I will.
Okay, let's do it.
So Slipping Through My Fingers. If you don't, I feel like you said, when we were younger, you didn't appreciate this, but, like, as you grow older, you realize, like, the song just really hits you right in, like, the heartstrings. And
and, like, growing up with this movie, like, it just, like, it grew with you. And, like, it was always there. You always skipped her. But they're like, you know what? You'll come back to me one day. Yeah. And you know what? I did come back.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I can't wait to go listen to the Mamma Mia soundtrack on my way to work and just sing the song. I'm going to send you a video of me just, like, hysterically crying while driving.
Please do. Please do. When I come visit, we're going to have a Mamma Mia sing-along. Only. Every time we're in the car, that's all we're going to listen to.
Yeah, absolutely.
My next one, I have two more. Because I put Slipping Through My Fingers as an honorable mention because I forgot about it the first time, and then I, like, realized it. The Winner Takes It All.
Okay, so our next two, I think, are the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But The Winner Takes It All, again, another one I did not appreciate as a kid.
How did you not like that as a child?
I didn't like any of the slow songs. Don't hate me.
Fair. But, like, just iconic.
I know, and now, like, I watch it and I'm just like, wow. Same.
Yeah. I don't want to talk.
Again, I love when the song just come out of nowhere when he's like, she's like, I don't want to talk about things we've gone through.
No, it's hurting.
Oh, and then she just, like, gets into it so good, and she's just, like, balling up her thing, and she chucks it. runs up the mountain with it flailing behind her.
But can we talk about Mom and Meryl Streep ran up that mountain?
So good. Hang on, I need to change my background just in honor.
Yeah. Iconic.
If you're watching the video, if you're not watching the video, I just changed my background to that scene, and I hope you guys love it.
Don't want to go to this exact place.
No, I want to hike it.
Yes.
Can I hike? No.
No.
Do I have any stamina about me? No.
It's
I'm
just
gonna do it.
thoroughly impressive that they did this. And I'm pretty sure, like, they actually hiked this. Like, it's not, like, CGI or, like,
yeah.
because, like, you can see
them.
So, you can see the donkey in the back of climbing up this mountain.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, mid-afternoon when they started this wedding, and it's, like, end of night, or, like, sunset by the time they actually get in there, because that's how long of a freaking thing it is.
Fuck this. I love it.
Ugh. Just, like, everything about the scene, man. And just, like, I don't know, again, just Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me cry. Everything in this movie makes me cry. Okay, I'm sensitive. Yeah. But just, there's so much emotion in this song, it breaks my damn heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
So good. And then when she's up at the top, and she's standing at, like, the altar thing, and she's just like, winner. Donna! Oh, Donna!
And then somehow he reaches the mountain in like 30 minutes. Like, not even. Probably
not
like
even.
9.
He makes it like 5 seconds after her.
Yeah. And he's on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Is your last one the same as mine?
Yes.
Mamma Mia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, this deserved, obviously, it had to come at some point.
Yeah.
It's not like an amazing performance. Like,
I
it's
was
very
tempted
simple.
to put it in performance just because, like, you have, like, her spying on the boys and, like, seeing them back to, like, what they were as when she met them, and I'm still mad they didn't keep that appearance in the second one, but it's fine. And just, like, also, they should have had the actual actors play their younger selves, just because I think that would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
But yeah, I feel like there's, and like when she comes down and then the girls are all in like the baskets watching her hiding from her, and the goats, and then she climbs up the mountain and she's like climbing like so like powerfully, like it's so good. And then she falls through the roof at the end, lands on the air mattress. You always need to
make an entrance.
Yeah. And it's just like a feel good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's just like, I think that's like the song that like you're liking the movie already, but that's the song that like kicks it into high gear.
Exactly.
Because that leads into Chiquitita, which leads into Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
I forget where it goes after that, but
Our Last Summer.
Right? Yep. So like I think it's just like the peak of the movie.
Yeah. And it's
like that's like where it starts, and then it goes steady the rest. Like you're already like at like a 9, but that just like bumps it up to the 10.
Then it goes like down a little because of Our Last Summer and like All Your Love on Me, but then it goes back up.
Yeah, then it goes back up, and then it dips again because we'll talk about my least favorites in a moment. But yeah, those are our favorites. I think they're really solid favorites. Definitely let us know like what yours are though, because I'm curious.
Yeah. I feel like it's not, I don't think I've ever seen one list that's like very similar. I feel like they all
Everyone
really
has
range.
Very different opinions.
Yeah. Which I think is really interesting.
Yeah. What are your least favorites?
I actually have one because I feel like some of them tie in with like my worst performance because I really just don't like Lay All Your Love on Me or Gimme Gimme. Okay. It's just, like, they're not awful, but I'm just like, like, I can skip it, and I'm, like, not gonna be mad about it.
Yeah, like, I'll just say, like, my least favorites are Voulez-Vous and Gimme Gimme Gimme. Like, to me, they're just kind of the same scene. I don't care.
Yeah.
I skip them when I'm listening to the soundtrack. I don't skip them in the movie, because, like, whatever. And Voulez-Voux's grown on me. But just, like, in the soundtrack, like, they're also not ABBA songs that I gravitate towards in general. So like, if I'm not gravitating towards the ABBA version, I'm not gravitating towards the Mamma Mia version.
Voulez-Vous has definitely grown on me a lot now.
I will say, I do lately have kind of liked Gimme 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 by ABBA specifically,
Yeah.
but I think I like the video.
Okay.
It's just like them hanging out in a recording studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like them, and I don't really have any reason.
Yeah, I mean, my other worst song, which it's not like awful, and this was actually one of my favorite songs as a kid. It's Money, Money, Money.
Yeah.
But like, it's not that I hate it. It's just like
the performance of it is good. The song is kind of boring to listen to.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a bad placement of the song. I think
I think it works really well.
Yeah, it's just it's okay.
It's just like, again, the movie hasn't picked up yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mara's like,
oh, that like both scenes and everything. All the things I could do.
If I
had a little money, it's a rich man's world. Yeah.
Once again, I would just like to preface by saying that I don't absolutely hate any of these. I just
the second one maybe.
Like some. Okay, second one we're not there yet, but like
we'll get there.
Some I like just dislike, but overall phenomenal movie.
I think I don't skip any in the movie, but in the soundtrack, I'm gonna skip it.
Like, once again, driving in my car, some songs will be skipped. Nothing in the movie will be really skipped. No.
The movie is just a cinematic experience, which is why you should never skip when all is said and done. I'm gonna title this episode "Justice for When All Is Said and Done."
No, then I was right now thinking, I was like, wait, who's this for? And I'm like, oh, it's Women for Pierce Brosnan.
Women for Pierce Brosnan. That's the theme. We always come up with like a women for somebody. Women for Pierce Brosnan.
Singing Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, women for Pierce Brosnan singing voice.
Yes.
Or it should just be Sam for Pierce Brosnan singing voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you, Pierce. That's it, though, for the first movie. Now we go on to the second one, which I have a very complicated relationship with.
Yes. I mean, first off, if you think the second one is better than the first, honestly, just click off now.
If you do think that, please let me know why.
Yeah, because
I'm like genuinely curious. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't think you're exactly right, but I am curious. I don't like to judge. Everyone has their own opinions. Every opinion is okay.
But they killed off Donna.
Yeah. So if you think the second one's better, let me know.
But we can't fully blame the killing off Donna.
Actually, I think Jenna liked the second one more, but then again, she only just watched them. Jenna's our friend, by the way.
Yeah. Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. You get a shout out like every episode now. But I think she just watched them, and I think she liked the second one more. It is more modern, though.
It is, but it's just...
if you don't grow up with the first one, I feel like you don't have as much of a special connection to it.
That's fair. What was the reason for them killing off Donna? Was it Meryl's filming schedule?
Meryl doesn't do sequels.
That was it.
But she said she would do a little cameo because it was Mamma Mia.
God damn it, Meryl.
Like, why couldn't they have just, like, written her out of the movie? Like, just, like, had her and Sam out in, like, London or something. Like, why did they have to kill her? Or, how about this? Why couldn't we have literally just gotten the young Donna story without having to go to the present time?
That is true.
I didn't need it.
No, I didn't need her dying.
I'm just bitter.
Meryl, you couldn't make, like, a really one big exception for this.
I just... And, like, we went and saw it, and we're like, we kind of knew she was gonna die, but we're like, no chance they're gonna kill her off. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden it, like, gets there, and she's like, Sophie's like, I wish Mom could be here. And we just look at each other, we're like, no fucking way. No fucking way did they do this.
I'm pretty sure my cousin has a video of me sobbing in the movie theater.
I don't think I cried the first time because I was just in shock, and then the second time I went and watched it, I'm just like, yep, here comes the floodgates.
I don't know, I just hysterically cried.
Then again, it's because I love my life, but we'll talk about that.
Okay.
If I cry talking about the second movie, just ignore me. It's fine.
Okay.
So best performance for the second movie. Again, I have 3. I think we're gonna have crossover here.
I think we will. I'm really kind of nervous. I don't think I know much. I feel like for the first one, I knew a lot of yours, but for the second, I don't.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have different opinions. Okay, but my first one is why did it have to be me?
Of course.
Yeah, it's still going on TikTok. Like people trying to do that dance.
It's
so good. It's just a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not young Bill fans like a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But like that is just like they do have good chemistry. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They're cute.
It's just such a fun scene to watch.
It is. It's such a good song. It's so catchy.
Yes.
Admittedly, I had never heard that song before.
Yeah, I don't think I have either, actually.
No, I like that they picked a lot of like songs like
you didn't know.
You know, like casual listeners wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So that was a fun one, and I think that's probably like my second most listened to from that album.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we both know what the number one is though, but I don't really have much to say about it. It's a good catchy song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like how it takes place on a boat.
Yeah, that's fun. Cute. He has a boat. He has a boat. Yeah. What's your second one?
My second one is Waterloo.
Okay.
I think it's just fun to watch.
Okay.
And I think it's like, I like how everyone's involved in it. Not everyone, because it's not the main cast, but I like that song. I don't know. I also just think I'm biased to the song Waterloo. I always have like fun listening to it.
I do love Waterloo.
Yeah, I just really think it's fun to watch. Did you not expect me to say that? Okay. I just really can't back up this one. I always have fun watching it. Like if I'm watching on YouTube and like clips from the movie come up and this one like is like suggested, like I'll watch it. Like I think it's just fun to watch.
It is fun.
Yeah, and I think Harry's just like kind of like a big kid in this, and like I think it's fun to watch.
Yeah. My next one is Angel Eyes.
Okay. I didn't put this as best performance, but I put it as my one of the best songs.
Lex.
I don't know. Like I feel like
they're sitting there, and Rose's like one night, and Tiny's like I was taking a walk, and they're like just fighting about it. It's so fun. That is purely why it gets on here, and also like when they're like going through, and you have Christine's like iconic leg lifts, and then Rosie and they messes up the table, and then I also really like Sophie's part in it too, which I think is cute. And you also get the quote that's like something like
very Greek.
No, the other one. The one where she's like, something is carbs, and she's like, mine must be wine.
Oh. Why?
Yeah, I know. Oh, my soulmate is carbs. Mine must be wine.
I forgot why they said that though.
Yeah, I think it's in that scene though.
Okay, but now the more that you're talking about this performance, the more I realize how
I feel like you just need to rewatch it again and just like you realize like it's just like it's fun.
No, it's definitely fun. Like I really like the song, but then now thinking
every time I saw the movie that like in theaters, like that was the one like I would be like sit like after I saw it the first time, everyone I went with afterwards, I'm like, hey, pay attention. This seems real good.
And once again, Amanda's little part in this, or Sophie's little part, I just love.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Also, just like that song is low key really sad when you listen to it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like honestly, ABBA like has like a wicked way of making really sad songs that make me dance. Like, yeah.
It's odd.
I think there are a few more that like I'm definitely thinking of, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but that's fine. Yeah. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Dante and Dante.
We don't have a lot of the same ones.
I was gonna also put Mamma Mia as best performance for this one, because I think the performance of Mamma Mia in the second one is better than the one in the first. Because I think it's just cute that everyone comes running in to watch them.
Yeah.
But I just really like on Dante and Dante is very simple, but I just think it's like really like kind of powerful. Like I feel like Donna's trying to find her voice and just.
I think that's starting to feel comfortable there. Yeah, that like definitely a peak.
Yeah, and I think
great song too.
I love that song. That song is also on the list, but we'll get it later. But I just it's nothing over the top like the first movie where
her outfit is great though.
Yes, it
That
is.
might be what bumps it.
Absolutely. Where, like, for the first movie, I really chose songs that were, like, over the top and fun to watch and, like, got everyone involved. But this one's just, like, super simple, and I just, like, love watching it. I'm just really gravitated towards it for some reason.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I put Dancing Queen. And
Yeah. But
I just think it's fun because, like, then you have, like, Bill and Harry doing, like, the Titanic pose and everybody's coming to the island. They're all reunited at the end. It's just, like, a feel-good moment. I feel like Dancing Queen is always a feel-good one.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't put it. I feel like one thing, and I think Dominic gets that.
Yeah, that's when they bring Sky back.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they get on... It's been so long since I watched the second one. I can't even remember how they go into Dancing Queen. Like, the first one is so memorable, but...
The storm happens, and then they're like, I think Sophie's convinced no one's gonna come. But I think they met the... Oh my god, oh my god, what's the boy?
Oh!
He's not a boy.
Or something like that?
Yeah, and he has a boat, and he tells Bill he'll take everyone to the island.
Yeah.
After the storm.
I don't think there's, like, any trigger. I think it just literally goes into the song.
Yeah, no, they're, like, looking through, like, the binoculars.
Yeah, and then the yeah, okay. I don't know, it's just a feel-good scene to me.
No, Dancing Queen's always just, like, a iconic performance. Just
every time that comes on when I'm driving, I'm just like, yeah. It's my song.
Mm-hmm.
I did not appreciate being the Dancing Queen at 17 enough. And that's my biggest regret in life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst performance.
There's a lot.
I know, I have 4.
I think 4.5.
Half?
3.5, I'm sorry. Because I feel like the Name of the Game and Knowing You kind of tie into one. Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Fair.
Surprise, that's one of them for me.
That's mine too.
We'll start on that one.
I hate that scene. I'm sorry, the guy who plays Sam is not that great of a singer. And him and Lily don't sound great together.
No.
And there's also just not chemistry.
No.
So, like, just, like, them singing this, like, powerful breakup ballad just doesn't work for me.
Mm-mm.
I hate this scene, honestly. Like, every time it would come on when I was at the theaters, maybe it's because I saw it so many times in a row, but I'm just like, oh my god, get it over with, I'm done.
Yeah. Maybe, like, I hate more of Knowing Me, Knowing You rather than the Name of the Game, because I think her, like, picking the lemons or oranges or whatever she's doing isn't awful.
No, it's like just
but
like
it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, nothing exciting.
Knowing Me, Knowing You is just like the opposite.
Yeah.
And Sam's a scumbag here.
Yeah,
he is not Pierce Brosnan.
No.
He's not grown into Pierce Brosnan yet.
Definitely not.
My other one I put is One of Us.
I have that
which
too.
is so hard because, again, one of my all-time favorite ABBA songs.
Love this song.
If I'm looking for a good cry, I put this one on.
Yeah.
I hate this scene as well.
Yeah. It's just not an entertaining scene.
Also, like, it doesn't feel like the same movie because you have, like, Sky in, like, New York.
Yeah, Sky's in New York and, like,
I don't know. It just, and Sophie's in her room and you just don't get, like, the island vibes that you're, like, looking for. This movie is not as feel good as the first one, which I think is the problem. It's a lot of sad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what hurts me about it.
Definitely.
I do sing along with this one though because it's just.
Oh yeah,
it's my song. I love it.
The song. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the way they performed it.
No.
Especially because it's like goes back and forth between like Sophie and Grace and the Sky in New York.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Kind of felt a little cheesy.
Mm-hmm. What's your next one? I have one more after this one, but I feel like we have the same next one potentially.
Yeah, When I Kissed the Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate the song. I
love the song.
Very forced.
I don't like the song in the movie. I like the ABBA version. That's the trend with a lot of songs in this movie specifically. I like the ABBA version more.
I think they made it. It's been a while since I actually listened to that version, but I think they made it like a fun song in the movie or tried to. But it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, like I said to you earlier, like they put it in there for the sake of putting that song in there.
Yeah.
Like it just didn't feel like there's no way you're going up on your graduation day and kissing your teacher. I'm sorry, I don't care if he is.
Yeah.
Like who he is. Like I don't care. You're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Not even Donna. Just I don't know.
Bizarre.
I don't like it. I don't care. Her outfit is not that great. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. I feel like that's such an unpopular opinion. I feel like people love that scene in that song. And I love the song. I don't like it in the movie.
I liked it when it first came out, but like looking back on it, I'm just like, nah, it's okay. Like
it just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest qualm with it is it just doesn't fit. They could have opened with I think anything else really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there are other songs they also could have picked for graduation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And here's why I was laughing earlier, because I have Waterloo as my least favorite performance.
Really?
I hate this scene.
Really?
I hate it.
Why?
Okay, I don't hate it. I don't like it. I think I just don't like young Harry.
Okay, no, that's fair. I just think he's very ugly. I'm gonna put this out there. I don't think any of the young men are attractive in this movie.
I think for Harry, it's the haircut. They did him dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the Harry we know in the new movie would never have his hair like that.
I guess it's like trying to be very 70s, but like also in the pictures that they would show from like Donna in the first movie when
they all look way too modern. They do not fit the time period. None of them do. Not even Donna. I think Lily James has a very like modern day like face. She does not have a retro face.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know what it is about this scene. I just don't like it. I liked it the first time I watched it, and then every time after that, I'm just like, no, like, please move on. Which is weird, because I love Waterloo.
Yeah.
I just don't like this scene. I think it's just, I don't think he's a great singer.
No, he's not a great singer.
And he sounds, like, kind of very off-pitch, and he's like, Waterloo, I was defeated.
I feel like he's trying to have his accent in the song, which I feel like doesn't work.
Yeah, he sings it like very slow and like it just I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. I wish it did. It has some cute parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they sound good together either. The only one I think she sounds good with is Bill.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just don't like that.
I feel like they try to go more off of looks for this one, which also, once again, didn't really do anything because they all kind of suck.
They look the exact same.
Yep.
Like, all the hair basically looks the same except for Harry's. The outfits, not at all what you would think, judging by the first movie, and also considering it's supposed to be the 70s. Like, where is the hippie clothes? Like, where is the knit and the bell-bottoms and the round sunglasses and the flowers and the stickers and everything? Like the peace sign. Like, give me that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they did the wardrobe here, but I don't think they hit that very well.
No, they didn't. Which is kind of funny because there's people that I'm picturing in the Waterloo scene that seem very 70s, but just
the actual characters
don't. Yeah.
Also, I just feel like for some reason I don't get the vibe that any of Donna's clothes would actually be made then. Like, just some of the outfits she wears, I'm like, nah, this feels too modern.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just being nitpicky now, though.
It's okay.
Do you have any more least favorite performances, though? Okay.
Those were all my least.
So, moving on to favorite songs. I only have one. No, I have two crossover here. But I think I agree with some of yours. But my crossovers are Angel Eyes and Why Did It Have to Be Me? I feel like those are the ones I've listened to the most.
Yeah. No,
So, I just had to put them here.
Why Did It Have to Be... I didn't want to put too many crossovers, but Why Did It Have to Be Me?
Yeah. I don't love a lot of the songs from the second one that much, so, I kind of had to do the crossover.
Yeah. So
one of yours is on my list, too, but, I didn't put it here because I knew you were going to be talking about it, so I'll just let you talk about it. I did almost put Mamma Mia, though.
Yeah, I almost did, too. But
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not the one, if I'm listening to this soundtrack, it's not the one I'm going to put on. I do want to give an honorary mention to Fernando because it may not be my favorite, but it's fun. And sometimes I'm in the mood to listen to Cher sing Fernando.
Yeah. Iconic.
Yeah.
Seeing her perform that live was everything. Once just Cher singing is just on a whole different level.
Cher. You can't beat Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also still love that they got Cher to play Donna's mother, and they're a year apart.
Yeah. It's everything to me.
It is. I love it. Okay. But should I talk about my one crossover first, or should I just go?
Yeah. Okay.
My one
just get it out of the way.
Well, you said Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes has a good performance, but I also have Angel Eyes as one of my favorite songs. It's one of the that I love to sing in the car. That's literally
it's so
don't know
fun.
if I said this before. My favorite songs are based off the ones that I sing in my car at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Angel Eyes is one of them.
Mine are the ones I perform at 3 a.m. in my bedroom.
Yes.
Using my remote as a microphone, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But my one crossover from Best Performance is Andante Andante.
That's such a pretty song.
Yeah.
I almost put I Have a Dream here. Because I think the way Lily James sings it here is really pretty.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like her walking into like the villa and like you see it like so run down compared to the first one. And then it like goes into each new shot of like the present. It's just like a really like scene. And I like that. Fun. Yeah. My other one that I put though, I love this song and I don't know, maybe it's the scene, but it's I've Been Waiting for You. I love this one. Like I think the song is really sweet and also like Sophie getting to sing with the dynamos, like being Donna basically. And then just like it makes me like it just gives me full chills. Like you're seeing Donna give birth.
Yeah.
Like it's that scene and just like then you know Sophie's pregnant at this point. It's such a good one. Mhm. Although, I'm going to sully the mood here by saying I don't understand how Sophie figured out she was pregnant just because she threw up one time.
Yeah.
That doesn't make much sense, and that she did this whole dramatic performance. I'm like, girl, you might not even be pregnant. But it's a cute scene anyway, and I love that song. I think that's more of one where it's more the scene. So maybe it should have gone in Best Performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is one that I like do listen to. Like it's on my playlist as well, so I count it.
Fair.
Talk about it.
The song is probably the saddest song in the entire franchise. But like, if you've watched it, you know. My Love, My Life is so beautifully done. It could go in Best Performance, but it makes me cry too much that I can't go in sometimes.
When Sophie looks in the water and all of a sudden you hear, like an image passing by, my love, my life. Oh my god, and I'm just thinking of like at the ending when Donna like walks out, you're my one and only, and then it goes white. That scene, like, I physically can't watch it because it makes me want to be sick. Like, it is a cruel, cruel joke. Are you joking me? Why do you kill her?
But it's so good.
It's so beautiful. I hate that it's so good because I want to listen to it so much, and then I listen to it, I just start crying. And
I might just go watch this one scene when we're done. Just
can we watch it together?
I just like, it's like, I just want to feel something. I just want to, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that scene too.
I also just like think like that was the first scene in that movie, and it's at the end of the movie that you see Donna and Sophie, and just like watching the original and like seeing how close they are, and then getting this scene of like Donna like hugging Sophie and like seeing the baby, it just like breaks your heart into a million tiny little pieces.
My heart is being squeezed right now as I speak. Oh my god, but it's just so good.
Like, I don't even want to talk. Like, I want to cry. It's just, like, it's so mean. Like, why?
We can't talk about this anymore because we'll cry. Just go Google it.
So anyway, I'm going to talk about, Super Trooper.
Oh,
just to, like, get off that topic.
Super
Iconic.
Iconic.
That's, like, one of my, probably, like, I think that might actually be my favorite from the movie.
Yeah.
It also makes me cry though.
It just...
Because I can't, when the scene when Donna walks out and she starts singing and then she's not actually there. Mm.
But
and
like,
just the lyrics that she's
all,
singing,
like, fake, because like obviously then their younger selves come out, so like it's just like them having
them
fun.
singing with each other. I like when Tanya and other Tanya come out and they're like dance, like they're singing together. It's cute.
Yeah.
That's a very like cute scene. I love the end credits.
Yeah.
End credits, they do that well. The movie can be shit.
Absolutely.
The end credits are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's talk about our least favorite. Oh, you already did, didn't we? No, we didn't.
Our worst songs. We didn't. I feel like it's mostly crossover, though.
Yeah, mine are both crossovers. Knowing Me, Knowing You, and Waterloo. And my reasoning for both is Dude Can't Sing, is what I wrote. Exactly like that.
So it's funny that you put I've been waiting for you as one of your favorites, because I don't know. It's
again, like I said, I think it's the scene for me.
Yeah.
I also really love slow songs though, so like I think.
No, I do too. It didn't do it for me.
I also think it's kind of like trying to be the Slipping Through My Fingers.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's not. Nothing can top.
No.
Nothing can top the first movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I also just didn't enjoy Lily James giving birth. I felt like she acted it very poorly.
Yeah. Although when you see like Sophia, not Sophie, but Sophia, the older lady who helped Donna, like when you see her rushing up the stairs and
I think that's really cute.
That's a really sweet scene. I wish we got more of them together. Oh, wait, speaking of lines, though, when she's like, it's called karma, and it's spelled ha! Amazing. Earlier in the movie. So good. Do you have any other ones for worst?
No, because it was really, just...
Honestly, if I didn't mention them as a favorite, it's probably going in my worst. I'm so sorry.
Let me think, look at the soundtrack quickly again.
Yeah. I would also like to say neither of us have listened to The Day Before You Came. I believe it's the credit song, and they just specifically, I think Meryl actually asked to sing this song because it's like one of her favorites.
Stop, now I want to listen to it.
Yeah. So I didn't put it on there because like kind of like Thank You for the Music in the first movie, like I don't really count it because it's at the very end, like usually you've turned off the movie at this point. Although with Thank You for the Music, I keep it playing.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
What's I Wonder?
Again, another one that didn't make it in the movie.
Oh, okay. So
and one I haven't listened to.
Let's listen to it. Also, Kisses of Fire. Funny, but like...
Kisses of Fire, we didn't even consider because it's like a 20-second scene and it's played for laughs. So like really, I don't consider it.
Yeah.
Do love the ABBA version though. That one and If It Wasn't for the Nights are two of their most underrated songs, and I highly recommend you listen to them.
I might have to now.
If It Wasn't for the Nights is one of their best songs. Just like.
I'll listen to that.
But yeah, I can't think of any other ones I don't really love.
I think we literally hit every single song on both albums.
We did good.
We did.
We forgot to mention I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do.
In the first one, iconic.
Yeah, that's an honorable mention. You can't dislike that one. It's
fun.
Yeah, that one's a funny one. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. This was literally just us geeking out on Mamma Mia. And also, just like a behind the scenes thing about how I edit these, I always write down little timestamps. And usually I have a full page full. I only have 5 timestamps because we nonstop talked.
Yeah, we actually stayed pretty well on track tonight.
We did. I'm very proud of us. This is new for us.
So am I.
We're very bad about going off on tangents. Y'all don't know how much we cut out. I think our last episode was like 2.5 hours, and I cut it down to an hour.
I don't even know how you did that.
It was horrible.
Crazy.
But yeah, that's it. I hope y'all like this one because I definitely want to talk more about Mamma Mia in the future. I just don't know what more we can say.
I just genuinely love this movie with every fiber in my being. Thank you to my mom and my grandmother for taking me to see this movie.
Thank you to my mom and my aunt for taking me.
You fueled my movie musical addiction because of this movie.
Play along too. If you're watching
Yeah.
this, listening to this, definitely play along. Let us know your answers. You can share with us on Twitter or anywhere.
Yeah, I really want to know. Like, please, because when
at least tell us your favorite and least favorite song of each movie.
Yes.
Like, that's what I want to know.
Well, it was funny when, like we said, the TikTok trend was going around of ranking the songs. Me and you had very different choices.
I wonder if they like, I kind of want to redo it, like, now, just, like, being, like, a couple years older and seeing if I'd, like, change anything.
I think I still have mine on my phone somewhere.
I have mine. Okay, it's actually the ABBA songs that I'm ranking, but kind of.
Okay.
Dancing Queen is number 1. Take a Chance on Me as number 2. Mamma Mia as number 3. 4 is Super Trooper. 5, The Winner Takes It All. 6 is The Name of the Game. 7 is Knowing Me, Knowing You. 8 is Fernando. 9 is Chiquitita. And 10 is Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. I can already tell you I would change some of those. But I also did it as how likely I am to listen to it.
Okay. So I found my list of the Mamma Mia soundtrack. And
Okay.
I rate this as willing to scream on the top of my lungs while driving my car. I have 1 as Dancing Queen. 2 as The Winner Takes It All. 3, Does Your Mother Know? 4, Mamma Mia. 5, Super Trooper. 6, Slipping Through My Fingers. 7, Waterloo. 8, Our Last Summer. 9, Honey Honey, which we actually didn't talk about. It's not bad. 10, Take a Chance. 11, SOS. 12, Lay All Your Love. 13, Chiquitita. 14, I Have a Dream. 15, Boo La Booze. 16, When All Is Said and Done. 17, Money, Money, Money. And 18, Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
I appreciate that When All Is Said and Done is not last.
Not last.
Thank you.
No, like, but I would definitely move some of these around.
Me too.
Drastically, maybe not.
I kind of want to do like my favorites as a kid versus my favorites now.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely
That'd
changed.
be interesting.
Right? I kind of want to do it. Yeah, I think we're done though. If you have any more like Mamma Mia related ideas for us, please let us know because clearly we can do so much.
If you want us just to like sit here and quote the entire movie, we will.
If you want us to sing the full soundtrack to you, we kind of already did that in this episode, but we would be happy to do it.
It will be more Sam.
We're hoping to get Pierce Brosnan to come sing a duet of When All Is Said and Done with me. So stay tuned. So thank you for joining us on this episode of Enter the Fangirls. You can keep up with us on social media. Our Instagram and YouTube is Enter the Fangirls, and our Twitter is Enter Fangirls.
Make sure you follow us wherever you listen to your podcast, and we cannot wait for you to join us on our next episode. Once again, I'm Lexie.
I'm Sam, and this has been Enter the Fangirls.